What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you another cryptocurrency stream. Guys, today I want to talk about Electroneum and Bitcoin. Definitely some very clear patterns which just broke out, hitting those targets that I projected, guys. It does not get any better than this. Some excellent times in cryptocurrency. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm a professional trader and leverage instructor, and I make my money trading cryptocurrencies, guys, with some ultimate efficiency, some really epic times these days. If you guys aren't making the gains you deserve, head right over to the student program and get signed up. And for those of you looking for the little additive edge, you've got to follow me on my socials. For instance, I changed the color of my eyes for which way I'm leaning in the market. For instance, I changed this one back on the 4th. And guys, we go right over to Bitcoin, go back to the 4th. And guys, we've been pumping up ever since, guys, and we'll go over these breakouts and all the indication plays that made a reality. Some amazing times in cryptocurrency, guys. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. And guys, I'm going to dive right into the price action. Okay, guys, so we're going to start with Bitcoin. And basically, like I said, from this last pattern all the way down here, we could just extend this pattern all the way through. And guys, we had the breakout play right here. Now, for instance, the stock was a bit of a fake out. Even the volume wasn't really clearly there. But guys, a couple other indications plays rang true. Okay, so for instance, the Bollinger Bands ended up playing out nicely. Now a wide barbell. Okay, very weird consolidation, but riding up over the 7. And then as we broke out of the pattern here, we retested trend, guys. And if you used wedge theory, for instance, taken from the back to the point of breakout, guys, this is actually the same spot I had in the last video. And guys, look, we're touching it right now and busting above $50,000, guys. 51.6. Let's go. Some amazing times. Notice, though, the stock is unloaded, guys. We could be running into a little bit of resistance right here. That being said, we are technically touching trend again. This is very exciting times for Bitcoin, guys. Just like I said we would do, we are doing right now, guys. We're getting that continuation movement. We're getting a little bit of retracement. Now we're pumping up, retesting those same resistance levels. Okay, for instance, we zoom out, go back to the 4-hour. And guys, you can see we're almost at that resistance. Okay, we get back up on trend, we're gonna retest it. Quite simply, it's around 50, 52.9, guys. Okay, that's exactly what we're looking for. If we can put in another higher high, that's a really good sign, guys. And for those of you who have been accumulating all month following my calls, guys, you're already in massive profit. Congratulations. Let me know in the comments if you caught some of these gains. Definitely some epic times, guys. And just in simplicity, when you're thinking cycles right now, you've got to think to yourself, we're matching the second cycle, just on an elongated time frame. It's what we call a super cycle for those of you just turning in, guys. You have to factor this in, okay? In essence, what we want to see is something like this, and then we start to walk back up, okay? Not walk down and retest bottom trend, okay? That's not what we want, okay? This is a good sign right now. Let's see if we actually can get a little bit more bullish momentum, start to move up. But guys, to be honest, I would have been happy either way. Because if it would have gone down, that just means that we would probably gotten a higher high. Okay, the longer it takes to get to that top, the more money people are going to be making on those logarithmic band zones. Okay, quite simply. Let's jump over to Electroneum here. All right, guys, so for instance, we had a descending tightening wedge here. And guys, what I would have done with this pattern right here is actually just kind of extended it because we had a really strong moment of oversold territory. So for instance, we could just change that just like that. Call that the brief moment of overbought territory, and then we have another descending wedge playing out very clearly, guys. This is a nice one. We're already getting a little bit of a bounce right here. Notice the stock is loading. We're loading up right now. We have an increase in volume, guys. That means a big move is going to be coming pretty soon. We're going to get that decrease, the decrease in volume, and then bam, we're going to get a big strong crossing and probably volume to come into the market, guys. Notice how tight those EMAs are. We just broke down. Okay, we're going to be retesting the 7 quite shortly. And then after that, we could be thinking about retesting to 20. And then notice what happens on the stock play or other indication. We can rotate Bollinger Bands, MACD, guys. There's so many options here. Okay, pick your poison here. Make this a reality for yourself. But in simplicity, what I want you guys to use is wedge theory and patterns within patterns. So for instance, measured from the back of the wedge. Okay, let's just make that green for relevancy right now. Okay, and let's say we break out to the upside. We could be easily retesting that major resistance up here. But play it from resistance to resistance. Notice volume to come into the market and cross the road. For instance, start on bigger time frames and work your way down. Okay, and if we break out to the downside, guys, we could easily be testing even previous supports way down here. Okay, a little bit oversold there, or overbought. You guys get the idea. But we'd be around 0.016. Okay, guys, that's exactly what I'm looking at for Electroneum. And to be honest, guys, remember infancy stages of coins. Okay, this coin has only been around 5 years or so. As it develops, we're going to see more volatility, we're going to see more movements. They just had the big blow off over the last several years from over 20 cents down to 0.0016 or 7 at one point. I think I got in at 0.0018. And guys, I could not be happier with this. I'm going to be riding these profits for a long time. I really do believe Electroneum will be much higher over the next few years. Mark my words, guys. My bags are packed, are yours. All right, guys. And that's all the time I have for today. These are just some incredible times in cryptocurrency. And my gosh, guys, if you're not making the gains you deserve, you need to head right over to the student program and get signed up. With a 100% success rate, I'd be doing you a disservice to not let you know how good everyone is doing at this point, guys. It's just incredible. If you want to make serious money through trade and take your finance into your own hands, I can show you how to do it. And at this point, guys, I have to introduce the student instruction program will be coming pretty soon. Basically, people who have completed the program and want to teach can actually be eligible to instruct. That way we can continue to grow Zion until the data center actually comes into fruition. Guys, there's lots of stuff coming this way in this program and many good things to come beyond even just understanding the technicals. So if you guys want to make more money, reach out to us today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. My buddy Mitch will be happy to send you your onboarding email, or go right over to the website and sign up. Links are below. And guys, just remember, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.